Hi, I'm Noelle Hyman with paperclipping.com. We are in the Technique Tuesday booth with Allie Edwards. Yay!
Yay! Hey!
All right, so we're going to look at some of your stamps, some that are brand new, about to come out, and we're even going to look at layouts of yours.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, so what we've got here is we actually have 6 new stamp sets on this board. 6 different ones here that are in this area, and the same with all of my stamps. They're really, sentiment based. So lots of including lots of words and things that can be on layouts or cards. Different ones that include, things about kind of life goes on sorts of stuff. So it's not always, positive, happy stuff that you can be telling some of those challenging stories and using some of these stamps for that. We've also got a school set here, which is going to be great for the fall as well. And then a spring set with a few different handwriting mixed with some fonts. And then this is a reverse one where you kind of have the darker background with the sentiment then inside of there.
So you're saying, like, if you were stamping on white paper and you might use black ink?
Yes, then you would see the words would come out in white.
Okay.
Yeah. So kind of you would have the color be that big background piece. And then we've got a love set, which is going to be great for Valentine's Day, kind of some hand-drawn stuff there.
Have you done that crossword look before? I don't remember seeing that.
I've done just as a digital product.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's available in that way, but yeah, that was the first time. Yeah,
that's fun.
It's fun. I know that's what somebody else yesterday was like, you should do more of that. So,
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's good. And so just one other one that's like a summery kind of sunshine and talking about being in the sun and shining and stuff. So just fun, nice group of new stamps there. So
let's talk about these, because you do your digital stuff right on your photos, and somebody's done something similar with the stamps.
Yeah, so what they've done here is they've taken, like, this is like a 4x6 or a 3x5 photo, and I think that they've adhered it on a piece of chipboard, and they've stamped and then used embossing ink with some of my stamps right onto the photo.
So you can actually feel it.
Yeah, it's got a texture to it from the embossing powder. And then here's another one on the bottom.
And then is that your stamp too, right?
Yeah,
This everyday?
Yeah, then here's another stamp that they've just included there that you could add some journaling up above as well. So it's fun to see it. Yeah, so most of the time when I do it, it would be just on the computer using my digital stuff, but it's nice to see it with the stamps as well as another option. So yeah.
Fun.
Cool.
All right, now these are stamps that have already been out.
Yeah, I have some ones that are kind of continuing on some smaller sets. So like Technique Tuesday used to have 8.5 by 11 sheets of stamps, so they were really big. And then they made a decision to kind of revamp the packaging. So they've gone for less packaging. It's actually still the same amount of stamps, but now it's just in a smaller size.
Okay.
So it's nice. Yep.
All right, so what do we have over on this board?
Okay, so the other thing that I do with Technique Tuesday is we have a monthly auto ship stamp club, and it's called Studio AE. And so people that belong to it each month, they receive a new stamp set. And these are the stamp sets that are going to be available for the next 6 months.
You have to be in the club to get these?
You actually don't have to be in the club. You can be in the club and you get a price discount to purchase them, but there are stores that are buying them. So people, around the country that just want to go to their local scrapbook store, you can join it through your scrapbook store. Also, retailers online like 2Ps and Scrapbook.com also carry them, and they get them probably, I don't know if it's mid-month or something like that. It comes a little bit later than if you were actually on the auto ship. So.
And do you want to tell us when each of these ones come out?
Yeah, so this is this is the January one. January, and then here, this is February, which is really, I think, going to be great.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
I'm excited about that one because it works for so many different things. So January, February, this is March, which is a spring sort of one. And then April has some great longer handwritten sentiments.
Life is good, life is hard, so very wonderful.
Celebrating, that sort of thing. And so, actually that says May. Here's April, so they've got it switched on there, but you get the idea. So another kind of that reverse idea again, where you're going to have the background with the color, and then the whatever's inside the type will be your background paper. And then one more down here, which would be June.
I love that one too, the mixed type there.
Me too. I think that one will do really well also.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so let's go look at some of these stamps on layouts over here.
Cool.
All right. Here, let me
see,
switch places.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I brought a few of my layouts just to share, and all of these ones have Technique Tuesday stamps included on them. we can kind of see, like, this is one of those reverse ones that we were talking about, where you can see the text is taking on the color of the background, and then it's a silver ink that's used on that. I think it was like a chalk ink on there.
That's nice. I've never used one of those kinds of ink.
Yeah, the chalk ink's like that, like a silver one.
Silver,
Yeah, it's good. They have gold too. That's really a nice, like a cat's eye. And then in this one, I've got, it's like a repeated. So I used the same Life is Good stamp over and over again, and then just picked out one place to highlight what that main sentiment there. And then that's another stamp there as well.
Okay.
I think this one's from Studio Calico, the numbered one. So.
Okay.
And then over here we've got Give Thanks on there, and actually this is a stamp there as well.
It looks like you took a marker to
Yeah, so that, isn't that crazy? Because that's actually, what I do when I write them out. But so that's actually a stamp.
Is that one too?
Yes, Gratitude is a Memory of the Heart. Yep.
Okay.
On the side there, that one is also a stamp.
That's such an awesome picture of Simon.
Yeah, man, he loves Jack Sparrow. He's like a pirate every day. Okay, let's see. Which one you want to do next one? And so then this one just has one. This is a stamp right here. It was from a summer set. And then just kind of combined with all the photos, and then lots of these great little letter stickers that I like too.
Yeah.
And the next one, so this would be a stamp here.
I love how you put it on the transparency. That looks really good.
I like transparencies. They're fun. And then that's a stamp as well. Yeah, and that I think was a product too.
So you stamped it on cardstock, cut it out, and then rounded these corners and inked them.
Yep, and then did a little bit of the outline with then more handwriting on there.
It looks good. I like that. And this last one.
And the last one also has, so this one is actually the same that I used on the other page over there. I like to have stamps that can be used multiple times. That it's not so much just like a one-time use, that it's something that can be repeated because it's the same sort of sentiment that I like to add to most of my pages. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and design-wise, you've done different things. So let's talk about it. Well, first, how you did it. You said you painted.
Yeah, so on this one actually has a piece of vellum that's on top of the cardstock. But these circles, I think that those were all done with like a toilet paper roll. So I took the toilet paper roll, I dumped it into paint, and then put the circles down, and that's actually underneath the vellum. So it works as an adhesive. The paint works as an adhesive to hold the vellum down. I ended up stitching around the edge also, but it has some things that are underneath and then some things on top as well.
Okay, so now here the sentiment is kind of like a horizontal line that leads to the two.
Yeah, taking you in.
Whereas this one is a framed version, so it's just a different look.
Yeah, different look for sure too. Yep. Yeah, cool.
Very cool.
Thanks.
All right.
It's always good to talk to you, Noelle.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah. You're welcome.
So this is Allie Edwards. Her stamps are for Technique Tuesday. And I'm Noelle Hyman from paperclipping.com.